Is Denial is a River actually an inspiration of the character Issa from Insecure?
You and Doechii stand on the post, ho!
See the rollout that she's done to lead up to this music video. To see the rollout that she's done on her mixtape Alligator Bites Never Heal. Is to understand that we are working with a creative genius, not something that happens overnight, not something that you come up with yesterday. This is somebody who's been in the lab for quite some time.
What's up, Doechii? Hello, my beautiful people! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mami Tiff, and I'm so glad that you are joining us today for the second episode of Give Her Her Flowers series. On this week's episode, we must talk about Miss Jayla Hickman, aka the singer, songwriter, and artist Doechii. From her dropping her Alligator Bites Never Heals mixtape that's nominated for 3 Grammys, by the way. From her unforgettable press run on her appearance on NPR's Tiny Desk, to her iconic performance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, to her and Issa Rae's link up on Genius's open mic, and now to see the rollout of Denial is a River music video, we must get into it. Doechii is truly an all-around talented artist who not only can sing and rap her ass off, but is a student of rap. She knows how to create a brand for herself, she knows how social media works, and she's just a creative genius that you can't keep your eyes off of. Dare I say 2024 was truly her year, so let's get into it. Now, before we continue to get into it, if you're wondering why I sound crazy, it's because I'm fighting off a cold, okay? I've been literally fighting for my life the past couple of days, so please excuse my voice and my muffled nose. All right, now let's for real get into it. In 2024, we saw Doechii step back into the scene with her song Alter Ego, a single that came out in March, which featured JT from the City Girls, which was such a smart move, but we're gonna go ahead and put a pin in that. Now, when it comes to my personal discovery of Doechii, the first song that I ever heard her on was in 2022 with Persuasive, That Marijuana with SZA. Yeah, how does it feel to be? And yes, before I know the OG Doechii fans lay into me, no, I did not hear Yucky Blucky Fruitcake. I'm sorry, because that's a lot of her OG fans discovered her through that song, which is why I'm mentioning it. And that particular song came out in September 2020. Nevertheless, I've been enjoying Doechii ever since, and I'll never forget when she performed What It Is, Oh What's Up at the 2023 BET Awards. Now, coming back to the year of 2024 after she dropped Alter Ego, she then collabed with Sprite to release her song Rocket, yes, the soda brand Sprite, and that came out in June. And around that same time is when she launched her Instagram and really started promoting the future of the mixtape. Now let's break down this social media rollout, if you will. Starting on July 12th is when Doechii started dropping visuals for her mixtape, which she called Swamp Sessions, okay? You get it? She's a swamp princess, okay? And she, you know, Alligator Bites Never Heals. It's thematic. And I won't lie, her Swamp Sessions to me was like the closest thing to shifting the music industry since Beyonce's 2013 self-titled visual album came out. Hold it, relax, let me explain. I understand that Beyonce did not drop any form of hints, any form of snippets to prepare anyone for that self-titled album, right? I totally get that, which is very contrary to what Doechii does with her social media rollouts. But that particular album was one of the very first visual albums, and also she dropped it on Friday, which was never before done in the music industry. Music had always been historically dropped on a Tuesday. So nevertheless, she shifted the industry so much so that now artists, every time artists come out with new music, they drop it on a Friday. Sorry for that tangent, but I just had to get up in there real quick with the beehive. Now, why I think that Doechii is very much shifting the music industry in the same way is because her social media rollout, the Swamp Sessions, basically she dropped a freestyle every Friday from July 12th on. And I personally haven't seen an artist do something like this ever. Like, have y'all seen an artist? Cause if y'all seen an artist do this, please comment down below, let me know. Now let's get back into the rollout of Denial is a River, okay? Because that's what we really wanna talk about. Denial is a River. She first dropped a trailer, then she dropped a teaser, then she dropped her very own Spanish soap opera, La Rosa de Doechii, iconic, and then dropped one more teaser, and then finally dropped the music video to Denial is a River. And then great. She didn't finish there. After the music video dropped, she then continued on to promo it by doing Denial is a Stream, which she basically hosted a live stream for her YouTube followers or subscribers. Talk about a level of marketing. I think that Doechii really understands social media in a way that a lot of artists don't. And when I saw the rollout for the Denial is a River music video, I was like, this is not something that an everyday artist just whipped up and threw out, or even like a music management group. This is coming from somebody who has been a content creator and really understands social media. And come to find out, Doechii has been an OG YouTube girly / content creator for 9 years, since 2015. And how I found this out, because I was scrolling back into her YouTube and saw that it kept going. So I was like, okay, well, let me see what it's talking about, because clearly I don't know enough information. And she used to post vlogs, story times, and even there's previous, you know, of her music all on that channel, but it's her original channel that like she has to this day from growing up. So it makes sense why these social media rollouts are so elaborate, because after 9 years of doing this, you know, she's mastered this craft. She's understood how social media and marketing really works. And now it's all paying off because people are eating this up and they're excited to see the next thing that she's doing. Now, outside of these rollouts, let's talk about other career moves that she made in the year of 2024. Now, what makes this mixtape so unique outside of the visuals and the freestyles is that Doechii is a true lyricist. A lot of her lyrics have double, triple entendres, which I feel like we don't see many rap artists be able to do in this generation when it comes particularly to freestyles, to be able to have that skill. I also think a lot of this mixtape, the way that she raps, the way that it flows, and even with the skits, it's very reminiscent of Kanye's College Dropout album. Again, I don't like comparing anybody to anyone else, but it felt like when I was listening to this mixtape, I was like, why is this giving me College Dropout Kanye era vibes? Like, and then the way that she's so poetic and the way that she raps is also to me very familiar to when I think of Kendrick Lamar, which, mind you, Kendrick came out in 2024 and he said that he believes that Doechii is the hardest out there in regards to rap. Outside of Alligator Bites Never Heals, let's talk about the artist that Doechii linked up with in 2024 that was also pivotal to her career. Now, going back to Alter Ego, this collab was so phenomenal, and it was such a perfect time for this to happen because JT came out with her long-awaited mixtape, solo debut mixtape, excuse me, City Cinderella, which City Cinderella, if you have a moment of your time, go listen to that mixtape. It is very, very good. But when you hear this song, Alter Ego, it's truly a club banger. It makes you want to twerk. It makes you want to dance. And not only did they come out with the original version, but they came out with a couple of remixes, including Kaytranada. And Kaytranada's remix was also very cute, very groovy, it gives a little bit more of like an house R&B, because I mean, who is Kaytranada, right? He makes a lot of dance house bops hits. But also, Kaytranada went on tour for his Timeless album in 2024. So it's a lot of people who are just bringing more fans and more ears into the Doechii camp. Now, also, Doechii was one of the very few artists to land a spot on mid-2000s pop icon Katy Perry's career revival album 143. Doechii hopped on the I'm His, He's Mine track, which the beat may sound recognizable because it's actually Gypsy Woman. I promise you, if you are an artist and you're like, I really need to find a solid beat, you put on Crystal Waters' Gypsy Women. It never fails, it never misses. It's a everlasting banger, okay? She wakes up early in the morning. Okay, listen. I promise you, it's going to be a certified hit. Doechii also landed a spot on Tyler, the Creator's Chromacopia album, which this album alone debuted at 85 million on Spotify within the first 24 hours. Tyler, the Creator's album, that was a fabulous, fabulous album that you should also go listen to. If you like Doechii, you will really, really like Tyler, the Creator. They have very similar vibes, energetically, musically. Like, truthfully, there's not a better duo than Doechii and Tyler together. Now, on that album is Balloon. Don't stop. If he is gay, then I am gay and we are nouns. Listen, that song is so good. If you haven't seen the performance that they did together for this song, you're seeing it right now. You're seeing it right now. On this episode of Give Her Her Flowers, we're going to be gifting Doechii the Texas Swamp Mallow flowers, as the flower represents resilience and its color variations are very unique. Which reminds me of Doechii's come up. She's been working at her career for years now, and she never once lost the uniqueness that she brought to her music or visuals that have come along with it. Now, we didn't cover the performances that she had in 2024, but if y'all want a part 2, you know, I could do a little bit of a breakdown of all of the amazing, iconic, viral performances that we've seen on screen of Doechii, because truthfully, this video cannot be that long, y'all. It cannot. So let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. We can make it happen. And if you enjoyed this series of Give Her Her Flowers, please let me know down in the comments, as well as give me a like, subscribe to the channel so you could keep up, okay? Share this video to your mama, your auntie, your bestie, everybody that you know, actually. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, Mommy Tiff